Cable 10 News, where tonight we'll expose the harsh truth about the working conditions for the working class right here, right now in industrial Britain. Footage that factory owners and masters never want you to see. But first, let's see what's making headlines today. Over to you, Ada.
Thank you, Leanne. The year is 1832 and boy, at times tough. A family's working grueling hours, from dawn to dusk and dusk to dawn. Right now, children are only paid a quarter of an adult man's wages, despite doing relatively the same amount of work.
In fact, the only thing that these lowly paid workers have got going for themselves is that their houses are just a short walk away.
Well, that's if you can even call them houses. Increasing amount of people seeking jobs, the rural to urban migration has skyrocketed to millions of people, moving in every year in London alone. And because of increasing need for more and more employees, employers gladly take them on as lowly paid workers. And now these employers are ruthlessly exploiting their workers by building them rushed, poor and unsanitary, shoddily built houses, in which they are paying high rents.
Overcrowding in these houses are so bad right now that in one case just last week, authorities found 17 people from different families living in an area of 5 meters by 4 meters wide. Not that they did anything about it though.
In other news, a final death count tallies up to 5,928.3 people dead from last week's deadly cholera attack.
So if you might be wondering whether you have cholera or not, here are the symptoms of cholera taken from victims' accounts. Violent sickness, high fever, diarrhea, and of course, death. So if you think you might have cholera, pray to God that He doesn't send your poor soul to the fire and damnations of hell, because it's not yet 1849 and no one's made the vital connection that cholera comes from polluted water supplies.
The collapsible coal mine owned by Ebenezer Scrooge has collapsed again.
Our private sources that this is due to poor timbering.
On the plus side, only 56 people died this time, which is better than the 57 people that died in Cavan mine incident that occurred last week.
Earlier we sat down with Robert, a coal mine worker who miraculously escaped the incident before his lungs completely filled with soot. How long have you been working in the mines?
Well, I've been working in the mines since I was 8, but my family's been working in the mines for 3 generations.
So you can say you're an expert.
Yeah, you can say that.
Can you explain to us why this shoddy timbering has been happening as of late?
Well, you see, we miners work tight schedules. We get paid for every cartload of coal we mine, and if we take time out to fix the timbering, we don't get paid.
Wait, you don't get paid for your timbering?
Nope, that's why the mine collapsed. We need to spend our time getting coal, and not doing something we aren't even paid for.
What are the consequences of failing to do your work?
Fighting or not getting paid?
How would you describe the working conditions from your own personal experience?
It's hell.
Just hell? Nothing more?
Mines are hell, and my boss is Satan.
Oh,
We have to wake up at ungodly hours to get there too. We have to wake up at 4 in the morning, and we don't get home until 6 in the evening. And when we get there, it's even worse. It's dark, filthy, and infested with cockroaches, and you're always on edge, because a cave-in can occur at any moment.
Must be nice to get home though.
Well, not really. The area that we live in is almost as disgusting as the mine. The streets are grim and lined with soot.
well, thank you for your time, Mr. Roberts.
No problem.
Now, back to our sponsors.
New workers.
These children work for many hours a day just to provide food for their families. If you can donate just 5 cents a day, just 5 cents, you can save these children from poverty, abuse, and starvation. These children need your help. Sign the petition now at www.saveourchildren.org. Entries close July the 27th, 1833.